What if I told you that one of the greatest stars in Philippine basketball wasn't born with extraordinary height, wasn't surrounded by wealth, and wasn't expected to dominate the game? Instead, he built his legacy one rebound, one hustle play, one sacrifice, and one impossible dream at a time. Every generation has athletes who amaze fans with spectacular dunks. Some become famous for impossible three-pointers. Others dominate because of their towering height. But Scottie Thompson became a hero for something far more inspiring. He taught millions that heart can be bigger than height. He proved that effort can defeat talent. And he showed that a player willing to dive for every loose ball can earn just as much admiration as the league's greatest scorers. Today, thousands of young Filipino basketball players copy his rebounding style. His relentless energy, his fearless attitude, and his never-say-die mentality. Yet long before packed arenas chanted his name, before championship celebrations, before becoming the most valuable player of the Philippine Basketball Association, Scottie was simply a young boy growing up in the quiet city of Digos with dreams far bigger than his surroundings. This is the remarkable story of perseverance, faith, family, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Humble beginnings. Scottie Thompson was born on July 12, 1993, in Digos City, Davao del Sur, Philippines. Digos is known for its warm and hard-working people, peaceful neighborhoods, and strong sense of community. It is not the kind of place where children grow up expecting to become national sports icons. But sometimes, the biggest dreams begin in the smallest places. Scottie grew up in a modest Filipino household where life revolved around faith, respect, hard work, and family. His childhood was simple. There were no luxurious vacations, no expensive basketball academies, no personal trainers. His playgrounds were neighborhood streets, community basketball courts, and open spaces where children played until sunset. Like many Filipino boys, basketball became more than just entertainment. It became a language, a friendship, a passion, and eventually, a calling. Even before he understood what it meant to become a professional athlete, Scottie had already fallen deeply in love with the game. Whenever there was a basketball nearby, he wanted to play. Whenever older boys gathered for games, he wanted to join. Whenever he had free time, he practiced. Basketball wasn't something his parents forced him to pursue. It was something his heart naturally chose. Parents who build a champion. Every champion begins with someone who believes in them before anyone else does. For Scottie, that foundation came from his parents. Although they have intentionally stayed away from public attention and have rarely sought interviews or media recognition, their influence on Scottie's life cannot be overstated. His parents worked hard to provide for the family. Life was not always financially comfortable. Like countless Filipino parents, they made sacrifices so their children could have opportunities they themselves never had. Instead of teaching Scottie to chase fame, they taught him to chase excellence. They reminded him to respect older people, to remain humble, to treat everyone equally regardless of social status, to honor God, and to never forget where he came from. Those lessons would later become one of the defining characteristics of his career. Even after becoming one of the biggest names in Philippine basketball, winning championships, receiving MVP awards, and becoming a household name, Scottie remained remarkably grounded. Teammates often described him as approachable. Fans appreciated how polite he remained. During public appearances, coaches praised his willingness to listen. Those qualities did not suddenly appear after he became famous. They were planted during childhood. His parents understood something many people forget. Talent may open doors. Character keeps them open. Growing up with siblings, Scottie also grew up alongside his siblings in a loving and supportive household. The Thompson family shared responsibilities, celebrated achievements together, and helped one another during difficult times. Like many brothers and sisters, they laughed together, argued occasionally, shared meals, and created memories that shaped Scottie's personality. Growing up with siblings taught him important lessons about teamwork long before he ever joined organized basketball. He learned to share, to compromise, to compete without losing respect, and to celebrate other people's success. Those experiences later translated naturally onto the basketball court. Instead of chasing individual glory, Scottie became known for making teammates better. Instead of worrying about statistics, he focused on helping his team win. That selfless mentality can be traced all the way back to his upbringing. Falling in love with basketball. Every great athlete remembers the moment they truly fell in love with their sport. For Scottie, that love developed gradually. Basketball surrounded him everywhere. Neighborhood courts echoed with bouncing balls. Children challenged each other to pick up games. Adults organized local tournaments that attracted enthusiastic crowds. Watching these games filled Scottie with excitement. Soon he wanted to do more than watch. He wanted to compete. At first, he wasn't the tallest child. He wasn't the strongest. He wasn't even the fastest. But what he lacked physically, he made up for with determination. If another player grabbed 10 rebounds, Scottie wanted 11. If everyone else stopped practicing, he continued. If he lost a game, he came back stronger the next day. Failure never discouraged him. Instead, it became fuel. That relentless work ethic eventually became his trademark. Years later, fans would affectionately call him the Hustle Man. But the hustle didn't begin inside professional arenas. It began on dusty outdoor courts where a young boy refused to quit. The importance of faith. Faith has always played an important role in Scottie's life. Throughout his basketball journey, he has openly acknowledged God as the source of his strength and success. Whether celebrating championships or overcoming difficult defeats, Scottie has consistently expressed gratitude rather than arrogance. His strong spiritual foundation helped him remain focused during moments of pressure. Professional sports can easily create enormous expectations. Players receive praise one day, criticism the next. Yet Scottie's faith provided stability. Instead of allowing success to inflate his ego, or failures to destroy his confidence, he remained grounded. Many fans admire this aspect of his personality because it reflects authenticity rather than image. His faith is not merely something he speaks about during interviews. It is something visible in the humility he demonstrates every day. Dreams bigger than reality. As Scottie entered his teenage years, basketball slowly transformed from a childhood hobby into a possible career. He began participating in more organized competitions. Coaches recognized something unique about him. His scoring was impressive, but his greatest strength wasn't putting the ball in the basket. It was doing everything that didn't always appear on highlight reels. He chased every loose ball. He boxed out bigger opponents. He defended tirelessly. He rebounded against taller players. He celebrated teammates' success more than his own. These qualities separated him from many young athletes. While others focused on becoming stars, Scottie focused on becoming valuable. That difference would eventually change his entire life. Little did the young boy from Digos know. His relentless effort was preparing him for a future that would take him from local courts to packed arenas. From neighborhood games to national television. And from an ordinary childhood to becoming one of the most beloved basketball players in Philippine history. A dream ready for its biggest test. Every great athlete reaches a moment when raw talent is no longer enough. The competition becomes tougher. The expectations become higher. And every game feels like an audition for the future. For Scottie Thompson, that moment arrived when he left the familiar surroundings of Digos City and stepped onto a much bigger stage. He wasn't carrying millions of pesos. He wasn't arriving with the reputation of a teenage superstar. He was carrying something even more powerful, an unbreakable work ethic. And that work ethic was about to change his life forever. Chasing education while chasing a dream. Scottie understood that education was just as important as basketball. Like many young Filipino athletes, he dreamed of earning a college scholarship, not only to continue playing the sport he loved but also to help secure his future. His determination eventually opened the doors to the University of Perpetual Health System DALTA, one of the country's respected institutions known for developing talented student athletes. For Scottie, receiving that opportunity was more than an academic achievement. It was proof that countless hours of practice were beginning to pay off. College life wasn't easy. Student athletes faced demanding schedules. Morning classes, afternoon practices, Weight training, film sessions, assignments, examinations, and long hours of travel for games. Many students would have struggled to balance both worlds. Scottie embraced the challenge. He believed that discipline inside the classroom would strengthen his discipline on the basketball court. Every lecture reminded him that basketball careers do not last forever. Education would always remain a valuable foundation for life after sports. Becoming a star at Perpetual Health. Joining the University of Perpetual Health ALTA's basketball team placed Scottie among some of the country's finest collegiate players. The NCAA Philippines was fiercely competitive. Every school wanted championships. Every player dreamed of reaching the professional league. Nothing came easy. At first, Scottie simply wanted to earn playing time. But coaches quickly noticed something special. He never took a possession off. Whether his team was leading by 20 points or trailing by 10. He played with exactly the same intensity. He chased every loose ball. He dove onto the hardwood without hesitation. He defended larger opponents. He attacked rebounds as though they determined the outcome of the entire season. His teammates admired his effort. His coaches trusted him. And fans slowly began recognizing a future star. Scottie wasn't trying to become the flashiest player. He simply wanted to become the hardest working player. Ironically, that made him unforgettable. The rise of the hustle man. As the seasons progressed, Scottie's reputation spread across Philippine college basketball. Opposing teams knew they couldn't relax whenever he was on the floor. He had a rare ability to change games without scoring huge numbers of points. Need an important rebound? Scottie would fight for it. Need someone to guard the opposing team's best player? Scottie volunteered. Need energy after the team lost momentum? Scottie provided it. Basketball experts began praising his versatility. Unlike many guards who focused only on offense, Scottie contributed in every statistical category. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, defense, leadership. His complete style of play earned him admiration from coaches throughout the league. Soon, basketball fans started calling him the hustle man. It wasn't a marketing slogan. It was a reflection of his identity. He earned that nickname through sweat, sacrifice, and relentless effort. NCAA success and individual awards. Scottie's performances became more dominant with each passing season. He developed into one of the NCAA's premier guards. His leadership helped the Perpetual Health ALTAs become a highly competitive team capable of challenging traditional powerhouses. Individual awards soon followed. He became one of the league's most decorated players, receiving recognition for his all-around excellence. Among his greatest achievements were multiple selections to the NCAA Mythical Team, honoring him as one of the league's elite performers. He also emerged as one of the NCAA's top rebounders despite standing only around 6 feet 1 inch tall, a remarkable feat considering he often battled much taller forwards and centers. Fans loved his fearless style. Sports writers praised his consistency. Professional scouts filled the arenas to watch him compete. With every outstanding performance, one question grew louder. How high would Scottie Thompson be selected in the PBA Draft? Catching the attention of professional teams. By his final collegiate seasons, nearly every PBA franchise had heard Scottie's name. Scouts admired more than his statistics. They admired his attitude. Many talented players entered the draft each year, but few possessed Scottie's combination of humility, leadership, toughness, and relentless hustle. Coaches often believed they could teach players how to shoot better. They could improve footwork. They could develop offensive skills. But teaching heart, that was almost impossible. Scottie already had it. Professional executives saw a player willing to sacrifice personal glory for team success. Those players often become championship pieces. As the draft approached, excitement continued building. Basketball analysts debated where he would be selected. Fans eagerly waited for draft night. For Scottie, it was the realization of a childhood dream. Every exhausting practice, every painful defeat, every early morning workout, every sacrifice his family had made, had led to this moment. Draft night, a life-changing moment. The 2015 Philippine Basketball Association draft finally arrived. For every aspiring player, draft night represents hope. Months, years, even decades of dreams become reality in just a few unforgettable moments. As team after team announced their selections, Scottie waited patiently. Then came the life-changing announcement. Barangay Ginebra San Miguel selected Scottie Thompson with the 4th overall pick in the 2015 PBA Draft. The room erupted with applause. Scottie smiled, but behind that smile was a lifetime of sacrifice. He thought about his parents, his hometown, his coaches, his teammates, everyone who had believed in him. Being drafted by Barangay Ginebra carried enormous significance. Ginebra wasn't just another basketball team. It was one of the most popular and passionately supported franchises in Philippine sports. Its fans expected championships. Its players became household names. The pressure would be immense. But pressure had never frightened Scottie. In fact, it motivated him. He was no longer just the hard-working kid from Digos City. He was officially a professional basketball player. The next chapter would test him against the very best athletes in the country. Could the hustle man succeed at the highest level? Scottie was about to answer that question in spectacular fashion. The real battle begins. Getting drafted into the Philippine Basketball Association was a dream come true. But for Scottie Thompson, the dream was only the beginning. Making it to the PBA was one challenge. Staying there, winning championships, earning the trust of one of the league's most passionate fan bases, and becoming a legend, that was an entirely different journey. Every possession mattered. Every mistake was magnified. Every game was played in front of thousands of loyal fans expecting nothing less than victory. For many young players, the pressure was overwhelming. For Scottie, it became fuel. Learning the professional game. After being selected 4th overall by Barangay Ginebra San Miguel in the 2015 PBA Draft, Scottie entered one of the most demanding basketball environments in the Philippines. Ginebra wasn't just a basketball team. It was a tradition, a culture, a family, and millions of devoted supporters expected every player to wear the jersey with pride. Scottie quickly realized that professional basketball was much faster and more physical than college. The players were stronger, smarter, more experienced. There were no easy games. As a rookie, he understood that earning minutes on the court meant earning the trust of the coaching staff. Instead of trying to impress everyone with flashy plays, Scottie focused on the little things. He defended aggressively. He crashed the boards. He hustled after loose balls. He set hard screens. He made the extra pass. He played every possession as though it were the last of his career. That attitude didn't go unnoticed. Head coach Tim Cone, one of the greatest coaches in Philippine basketball history, appreciated Scottie's willingness to sacrifice for the team. Rather than demanding the spotlight, Scottie embraced his role. And little by little, that role became bigger, becoming a fan favorite. Barangay Ginebra fans have always admired players who play with heart. Scottie gave them exactly that. Every game seemed to include at least one unforgettable hustle play. A diving save, an offensive rebound over taller opponents, a crucial defensive stop, a perfectly timed steal, or an assist that changed the momentum of the game. The crowd loved his energy. Whenever Scottie threw himself onto the hardwood chasing a loose ball, the arena erupted. Children began wearing his jersey. Young guards started copying his rebounding technique. Commentators repeatedly praised his relentless effort. Soon, fans affectionately referred to him as the hustle man. It wasn't because he scored the most points. It was because he played every second with unmatched determination. His passion reminded fans that basketball isn't only about talent. It's also about effort. Winning championships. Success finally arrived. With Scottie playing an increasingly important role, Barangay Ginebra established itself as one of the strongest teams in the Philippine Basketball Association. Season after season, the team battled through difficult playoff series against elite opponents. Every championship required sacrifice. There were painful defeats, injuries, long practices, and moments when victory seemed impossible. But Scottie never stopped believing. His all-around game made him one of Ginebra's most dependable players. Whether scoring in transition, grabbing key rebounds, creating opportunities for teammates, or defending the opposition's best guards. He always found a way to contribute. His hard work helped Barangay Ginebra capture multiple PBA championships, further strengthening the franchise's legacy as one of the league's most successful and beloved teams. Each title meant more than another trophy. It represented years of dedication finally rewarded. The ultimate individual honor, PBA Most Valuable Player. Every athlete dreams of reaching the highest level of individual recognition. For Scottie Thompson, that dream became reality. Following a remarkable season in which he consistently excelled in scoring, rebounding, assists, defense, and leadership, Scottie was named the Philippine Basketball Association Most Valuable Player. The announcement was emotional. For years, critics believed that guards who focused on hustle rather than scoring could never become MVPs. Scottie proved them wrong. His victory wasn't just personal. It inspired countless players who believed they had to be the tallest, the fastest, or the highest scorer to earn recognition. Scottie showed that complete basketball wins respect. He accepted the award with humility, thanking God, his family, coaches, teammates, and fans who had supported him throughout his journey. It was one of the proudest moments of his career. Wearing the Philippine colors. No honor is greater for an athlete than representing their country. Scottie achieved that dream when he became a member of Gilas Pilipinas, the Philippine men's national basketball team. Wearing Pilipinas across his chest carried enormous responsibility. He was no longer playing only for a professional club. He was playing for millions of Filipinos around the world. International competition presented new challenges. The opponents were taller, stronger, faster, but Scottie's approach never changed. He defended with intensity. He attacked every rebound. He inspired teammates with his tireless energy. Whether playing in regional tournaments or international competitions, he proudly represented his nation with the same passion that had defined his career from childhood. Love, marriage, and family. Away from basketball, Scottie found happiness in his personal life. After several years together, he married Jinky Serrano, a businesswoman and social media personality. Their wedding became one of the most talked about events among basketball fans, with family members, close friends, and fellow athletes gathering to celebrate the occasion. For Scottie, marriage marked a new chapter filled with love, partnership, and shared dreams. Despite the demands of professional basketball, he has often expressed gratitude for Jinky's constant encouragement and support through both victories and setbacks. Their relationship has been built on trust, faith, and mutual respect. As of the latest public information, the couple has not announced having children. Instead, they continue to focus on building a happy married life while supporting each other's personal and professional goals. Scottie has remained protective of his family's privacy, choosing to keep many personal moments away from the spotlight. Giving back beyond basketball, success never changed Scottie. Despite becoming one of the PBA's biggest stars, he has remained known for his humility and generosity. He has participated in community outreach programs, youth basketball clinics, charity events, and activities aimed at inspiring young athletes. Whenever he visits his hometown, fans proudly welcome him as one of Digos City's greatest sports heroes. Many young players look at Scottie and realize that greatness is not reserved for the naturally gifted. It belongs to those willing to work harder than everyone else. His story continues to motivate aspiring athletes across the Philippines to chase their dreams with discipline and perseverance. A legacy that will inspire generations. Legends are remembered for their statistics. Heroes are remembered for how they make people feel. Scottie Thompson is both. His career has been defined by championships, awards, unforgettable performances, and countless highlights. But numbers alone cannot explain why millions admire him. His greatest achievement is proving that determination can overcome limitations. He has shown that a 6-foot guard can out-rebound giants. That sacrifice can be just as valuable as scoring. That humility is stronger than arrogance. And that true leadership is demonstrated through actions rather than words. Young basketball players across the Philippines continue to imitate his style of play. They dive for loose balls because Scottie did. They fight for rebounds because Scottie never gave up on one. They believe in themselves because Scottie believed in himself first. From the modest streets of Digos City, to the bright lights of the PBA, to representing the Philippines on the international stage, Scottie Thompson has built a legacy that extends far beyond basketball. His journey reminds us that dreams are not measured by where we begin. They are measured by how courageously we pursue them. And as long as young athletes continue chasing every loose ball with heart and determination, the legacy of Scottie Thompson will continue to live on for generations to come.